man, you know, my big brother was my biggest inspiration. I grew up under a hustler, a real, Black Sam. Y'all know about it? That's right. Yeah, so I ain't really had no choice. I used to want to go play, and my brother would make me, you know, stay down and keep grinding as a kid, whether it was cutting grass or, you know what I mean, mowing lawn, watering grass, whatever he was doing, raking leaves, whatever as young kids.
Hustling.
Yeah, and he was also somebody that always was saving money. He always understood saving early. When I was trying to spend mine on CDs in the Source magazine, he saved $1,000 when I was like 7. I thought that was incredible. You know, he was like 9 or 10 and had a stack. I thought he was rich because he had a G. So yeah, my big brother.
Hustle, you know, really a lot of the things that I got into or opportunities that I seen was from my bro.
Right.
From little bro. Like, you know, he was always, you know, things where he was sharp and he always seen opportunities. So we was always hustlers, but he would always come up with, and we'd be like, and then he'll put me on it. And then I just try to take it to my level that I could take it to.
Alright, you know where you at and who you rocking with, right? Well, let's get to it then. Look, I think it's safe to say that Black Sam and Nipsey Hussle both had a tremendous amount of respect and admiration for one another outside of brotherly love. Being only 3 years apart, Black Sam would tell Big Boy in the only interview since his brother's passing that he and Nip were like twins at a certain point, both experiencing the same things at around the same times. Both being highly intelligent and ambitious, he speaks to Nipsey's passion for music as well as his vision and direction towards success. Black Sam also reflected on Nip putting him on to the bootleg DVD and CD game and how he'd done so well that the Motion Picture Association begun to investigate him and a task force was created in response to it. Let's take a look.
So by that time, did you have multiple burners?
Yeah, we went all in. I got 27 stack burners. I got other people burning stuff for me. You know, it's just taking it to the next level. We wholesaling. Just trying to get to that level, and you know, some people. Also, I'm in somebody's hood. I'm getting money. They seeing it. So those niggas coming up there trying to rob me. I'm up there with a pistol, bulletproof. I'm in the rain with pneumonia, with an umbrella.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking at if I'm not there, I'm losing $2,500 or 1,500 on a slow day. So, you know, everything happened for a reason, and the only thing that could have stopped me from being there 7 days a week was, you know, them coming in and trying to, Motion Picture Association ended up coming in trying to, trying to blitz and trying to open up a case on me.
Black Sam would wind up on the run going to Africa before coming home to fight his case, along with burying $200K and only salvaging $200 in low denominations due to molding and deterioration. He also would speak about neighborhood Nip and some of the street politics that came with that, and how if nobody had Nip's back and nobody was gonna trip over Nip, he would. Him and his people, that is.
Nip, in our neighborhood, which I never wanted him to be a part of, right? You know, honestly, you know, anybody, and I say this, anybody that grow up and understand, you don't want your little bro being a part of, you know, some shit that you know is destructive. My goal was always, we gotta get this bread and we gotta get the money and we gotta, you know, we need to make sure that we own. So, you know, seeing hustle and me not being able to do anything about it either. You know, it's like, man, you know, only thing I could do at a point, it came to a point where hustle was so deep in and so involved and so much going on around him in the neighborhood with the politics of the neighborhood. It's like, all right, now, you know, I gotta be there with bro, and I gotta be, and people need to understand, like, yeah, this is his bro, and his bro is here, and you know, if nobody else is tripping, I'm tripping. And Nip had a certain unit, and that was our unit.
At a certain point in the interview, the host asked if Black Sam felt he needed to put a circle of trust around Nip. Black Sam then exposes the fact that Nip and himself had already had an established crew and circle of trust outside of Nipsey's neighborhood activities.
He had to put a circle around him too?
Yeah, 100%. He had a tight crew, and then so I wanted to make sure that I came with and helped build the circle and just make sure that, you know, yeah, we from this area, but it's crews within the area. And, you know what I'm saying, niggas need to understand that our crew and Hustle crew is one of them crews, and, you know what I'm saying, so that was the goal. And You know, that was the people that you see today. That's all money in. You know, that was the crew. That was the crew before anything that people understood and knew. Like, all right, this is a hustle crew, and you know, it's gonna be consequences behind it.
Revealing that All Money In was known for putting in work and had established respect within its respective communities, Black Sam let it be known that the older guys that came and tried to extort them got nothing, and that All Money In was its own entity and a force to be reckoned with by itself. When asked if they felt a premonition of danger or death, Black Sam began to talk about DJ Khaled coming to town for the Higher video and how members had tried to press him or extort him for safe passage, but Nip and his crew just wouldn't allow it.
What was that day like for you, bro? And did you feel any premonitions before we lost Nip?
100%, man. I think, man, we just, it's my cousin's birthday, so night, I want to say the night before, Nip took us to Wally's, Beverly Hills, me, Pops, and Adam, my cousin Adam, and just had a long talk with bro. You know, not to get into too much detail, but there was a lot of politics getting into with certain people. You know, Hustle had DJ Khaled in the hood. Not to be speaking too much on shit, but we came front line like we always do. And, you know, niggas gonna know we gonna crash out behind it. We not playing. Ain't nobody saying nothing to Khaled. Ain't nobody doing nothing to Khaled. And he's straight. And Hustle front line that. And, you know, we felt like certain people didn't like that.
Now, from what I heard in that clip, the danger Nip faced came from his own organization, with likely one of his own trying to press Khaled, coupled with the fact that Big U and Nip had a falling out over a relative that turned physical and took years to mend. One could assume that resentment, jealousy, and envy all came into play with Nip's success independent of the set. Plus, Big Sam and Big U never got cool again. Next, Black Sam would detail what he was doing the night Nip got shot. Let's take a look at that.
What was that morning like for you, Sam?
Sunday, it's regular Sunday, man. I think we had spots in the hood. So one of the spots we had a little weed spots, 24-hour spot, and I think it was my boy who usually do one of the shifts. I had to cover one of the shifts, and so I was in it all night, and I end up, the morning shift came in, I ended up leaving. And so my goal was to go to the house and sleep a couple hours and then go back to the shop and close the shop up for the rest of the night. And so I'm at Granny's house, sleep on the floor, and this phone just going crazy, man. It woke me up, and I picked the phone up, and you know, forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background, and they like, man, you know, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house, and just jet out the door. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car. Grandma's on 5th in Slauson, so the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. So I just ran every light, every stop sign, and I get there, and man, it's just going crazy, man.
All right, I'm gonna close like this, man. This was a very, very good interview, man. The link will be in the description box. Go ahead and click it if you haven't seen it already. I mean, it's a viral interview. It's Big Sam's first interview and only known interview since Nipsey's passing. So I'm gonna freestyle this, you feel me? A few things that stood out to me during the interview. Well, let's just talk about the latter part of it, at least. Cowboy's name didn't come up. Me and my Wiz was speaking, right? And she was like, the internet buzzing, talking about how Black Sam don't mess with Cowboy no more. And I'm like, well, why would Cowboy come up during the interview? But then I had to watch it. As you can see, I watched it and I figured out, oh, okay. It is my opinion that he probably does not mess with Cowboy no more over that Nip. If you go and you look when he's speaking about how it is when Nip pulls up to the store. When Nip pull up to the store and I'm there, I got the hoodie on and I got a pistol and I got another dude out there in the parking lot. He got a pistol and we all ready and this and that and the other. He looked disgusted and upset in the same emotion when he spoke about that, saying, I don't know why they wasn't in position. I don't know why people wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. Maybe they were doing some type of customer service stuff. You feel me? Like if you go look at that part right there, you can see the disgust and anger in his face all at once. So I would have to say that was if it wasn't a direct shot at Cowboy, it hit him because he was there. You feel me? I spoke to the Wiz again because she's an avid Nipsey Hussle fan, and she was like, yo, Cowboy was there. Cowboy was there. He was outside. A female brought him food. He was there for a minute. He left and Nip got shot. All that looks suspicious. If I'm Black Sam, I'm like, oh, okay, you here. You out here with him. You go in and take your food in. And then my brother gets shot. Ain't nobody out here looking out. Y'all know he out here. He been out here for a minute. There's supposed to have been somebody at that door. You feel me? If I'm Black Sam, that's the way I'm looking at it. Everything is spooky. You feel me? How did this happen? That's crazy. Then you couple that with the fact that he says the boy Eric Holder came in a red shirt, and it ain't no red shirts in the hood, speaks to a whole different level of violence that I won't say that I was unaware of. I'll just say that I looked over in their community. Man, cut it out, man. You mean to tell me if I own a liquor store or a gas station or a clothing store in your neighborhood, in this particular neighborhood where it's dominated by this particular section of people, that I can't sell this color because it is opposite of the color they represent? Now I thought to myself, what might come of that? Violence. People might come in the store and mess the store up, burn you down, stuff like wow, yo, he said you can't get a red shirt in the hood. So for him to come in a red shirt, he knew that he was sent there to make it look like somebody else did it. Man, that's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. Let me not skip over this too. You feel me? One more thing that stuck out to me was Black Sam saying how that DJ Khaled could be looked at as inadvertently responsible for Nipsey Hussle's death due to the fact that it seems like Black Sam was saying that whole situation happened over the fact that Khaled came to town and All Money In wouldn't let the Crips press him. I mean, let's break it down to the lowest common denominator. You feel me? He says that, what I need to know is the time frame between Khaled coming to town and doing the Higher video and Nipsey Hussle's demise. Because that'll clear it up. But it looks like, from what I could decipher, that Black Sam is saying that DJ Khaled coming to town and the elder members and other members not being able to press him, and Nipsey Hussle and All Money In standing on business on their end, ruffle feathers. And that's what was spoke about the night before he passed away in the restaurant, moving different and having security move different in the whole nine. You feel me? That is crazy work, man. You feel me? If Big U is responsible for this, he need to be out of there, dog. I looked at a picture earlier today. It had Big U, Haitian Jack, and Bimmy on it. I said they're all informants. All informants, celebrated informants. Didn't they have a show on FX? That's what the picture was for, right? The show on FX? Celebrated informants. WAC 100 had been alluded to the fact that Big U was the one responsible for Eric Holder doing what he did. But like I said, listening to Black Sam speak, as coded as it was plain to see. Jump in the comment box and let me know what you see. Peace to the gods and earths.